Hey, all you Tiger fans, Michaela Franklin, head volleyball coach, spending a little time with Christina Weston. As you know, as our volleyball program has progressed, there's a lot of people that help our program go around and be successful. So we wanted to take some time during this quarantine to spend a little time with those people. So Christina, thanks for taking the time and joining me today.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to get to talk about what I do and get to help the volleyball girls.
Yeah, so now you said you just bought a new house. Congratulations. And so that's kind of keeping you busy a little bit right now?
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have projects right now.
Awesome. Well, why don't you tell us, Christina, what's your role within the volleyball program and within the athletic department?
Sure. So I am the registered dietitian and the director of sports nutrition for Clemson Olympic Sports. Basically, I have the awesome job of being around free food all day and sports and athletics. So I really can't get much better. Don't have a lot to complain about. I do a lot of things with the girls, which we'll talk about, but pretty much I'm the food mom.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you've done obviously a lot since your transition and time at Clemson. And how long have you been a part of the Clemson family officially now?
Almost a full year. So last June was my start day. I can't believe that time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe it's been a full year already.
Well, we've definitely enjoyed having you. I was curious, since your arrival, what's been like one of the things you're most proud of that you've done so far from a nutritional standpoint?
I'm definitely proud of a lot of things. I think the biggest thing is taking the steps to create a Olympic training table. We're not quite there yet, but I'm definitely making big strides in making that happen for the athletes. You know, when I first got here, the biggest concern was athletes just having a granola bar for breakfast. And I was like, we need to have hot breakfast for all these athletes to be able to access, so they don't have to buy a meal plan. It's just going to be hot food for them to grab and go. And so really building that and making that available to the athletes, I'm pretty proud of.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about those hot meals and how they get them and where they're at.
So they're in NERI, which is in the academic center. So it's really nice, especially for incoming freshmen that spend a lot of time in NERI and don't live off campus to go grocery shopping. So they can go to their tutoring, they can go to their academic advisors, and right there we have our Tiger Field to go. So it's like a training table, but it's just one hot menu item, and you fill it up a to-go box with as much food as you want or could possibly fit, and get to take that to go. We offer different breakfast, lunch, and dinner, sometimes not all three, throughout the week, Monday through Friday. And the athletes get 6 swipes, but I think moving forward, we're actually going to do 8 swipes moving this next year, which will be really exciting. So 8 different opportunities to get hot, free food.
Yeah. Well, from a coach's standpoint, that's definitely been one of the additions that you've brought in that I've definitely appreciated, and I know our ladies enjoy as well. Why are you passionate about nutrition and in particularly with helping student athletes?
Well, I love food to start off. But I was a student athlete myself. I played water polo in college, and I actually was on weight gain. So I had to gain about 30 to 40 pounds from my freshman year to my senior year. And obviously being a female and making that transition into college is hard enough. Being on your own for the first time, not really knowing how to take advantage of the support staff that were around me at that time. And so really being passionate about what I do now is easy because I get to, I try to be as relatable as possible, but, just put myself in their shoes all the time and try to see what will work best.
Awesome. How would you describe your leadership style?
Probably more coaching style, or that's at least what I strive to be, more of a coach. I don't see myself as like a separate entity. A lot of different programs might have registered dietitians that's kind of seen as like a team physician or a medical staff member that's seen outside, and you might have to go sent to them. That's not the way I like to see myself. I like to see myself as part of the support staff, part of the sport coaching, and really just be another, avenue for the girls to talk to. And just like a strength coach, I'm here to help them maximize their performance.
What have you enjoyed most with working with our ladies?
They are so much fun. I think that because it's a smaller team, you get so many different personalities, but they just all fit so well. There's no cliques, there's nothing, but they bring something to the table that definitely no other sport brings to the table. Their energy is just like electric, and I think some of my like favorite memories, probably Friday morning early lift sessions in the winter, because you would not know it's 6 a.m. They're in there, cheering each other on, having so much fun. And we would do our educations Friday mornings after lift. And of course, I'm like walking in, oh, it's Friday, I need coffee. We do our overnight oats on Fridays, and all the girls be like, Christina, what's the flavor of overnight oats this morning? And they're always gathering around after it. And it just really picked up my Friday every single time.
Yeah, well, definitely you coming around. I know you would pop into weights and give them the kind of information at the end weight sessions, but I recall you popping into practices as well and being present and being around. And so know that we appreciate that. You kind of shared a story, but would you have like a funny story about a player or about the team that like you crack up to or that comes to mind?
I mean, definitely, I feel like it's more of a constant thing. I think it's more of like the comments when we first started doing team educations. I would just ask a simple question of like, okay, so who can give me an example of a protein? And some of the answers that I would get were very funny. I think I got a couple answers of like, I think I got banana and peanut butter as a protein. And I think I just got some, they're really funny, just examples. I was like, okay, so we have a lot of groundwork to start with. But I think even just thinking about traveling, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that that's because a lot of their nutritional information was coming from our director of operation, Kara Thomason, who likes to eat Doritos for breakfast. Not under the bus or anything right now. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of a rapid fire. I want you to tell me whoever comes to your mind first, okay? Whatever comes to your mind, all right? So first one, what is your favorite Clemson jersey? White, orange, purple, or the dig pink?
Purple.
Who is the funniest player?
Ani.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Who's the best dancer?
Oh, Soleil.
Fashionista.
Kaylin. Or Brooke, one of the two.
Yeah. Who is most likely to win on Survivor?
Oh, can I choose Emily?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We are graduated senior now, going to be a teacher. Who would you want to be stranded on an island with? And why?
This one's a little bit tougher because there's a lot of different options here. I'm probably gonna go with Brooke on this one, and the reason being is, one, she's very tall, so I feel like she can reach fruit from trees if we need to eat. But I also think that I would be panicking that we were in like a terrible situation, and she'd be like, I made friends with a pet rock. And we would just have fun from there. So everything would work out and we'd be okay.
Yep. All right. Who is most likely to win the lottery and lose the ticket?
McKenna.
Okay, if you had to walk down a dark alley, who are you taking with you?
Alyssa.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. All right, 3 words that best describe the volleyball program.
Energetic, just friendship, and determined.
Awesome, I like it. All right, so my final question for you. What would be the best piece of advice that someone has given you, or the best piece of advice you feel like you give?
I think the best piece of advice someone has ever given me was to never say no to an opportunity. I think it's very easy for us to get caught up in, what we think we want to do, how to do it. And then there's so many scenarios where we get in that path and we realize that we're not happy. I think it takes a lot of trial and error for us to figure out what our real passions are, what kind of opportunities are out there. And that's definitely a way that I like to, live my life and not take any or let any opportunity pass me by. And I think that more people should do that. More, it makes you a very busy person, but I think it makes you a lot more appreciative for the opportunities that you are given and taking them to full advantage.
Awesome. Well, Christina, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. We appreciate everything that you have done and continue to do. And you definitely bring that same kind of passion and energy to what you do. And we enjoy having you around our program. So thanks for everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.